Welcome, everybody, to another special episode of the Bored Uplander Show. It's been about a month. We've been busy in the background getting a lot of great stuff ready for you, Buckers and Uplanders alike, on our server. We got casino things going on, movie screenings, trivia night, all kinds of really beautiful engagement with the community. That's sort of bring us a lot closer together, making us understand who we are within Upland, and then who we are as a group within Upland too. Bored Uplander Club is advancing pretty well in some areas that I'll get into a little bit later in this little televised broadcast. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I'm going to do some really quick stuff to promote what's going on, and I'm going to talk about exactly what we're promoting. So let's see here. Let's grab our share. Right, we always want to share that. Our live stream. Let's see here. So, why am I wearing this silly hat? Well, you know, obviously, 'tis the season, right? And well, as part of something that we're doing as a group, we're going to go ahead and auction off some really fucking amazing looking NFTs that we were able to organize with our fellow Buckers. And they'll be on Atomic Hub, but they'll be in auction. Actually, the auction is live right now. And we're starting off, and this is where I'm going to get into in a minute. We're starting off with Creedmoor. Now, I wish I had live, graphics to put up for you, but I don't. But that's okay. Creedmoor is a spooky Halloween horror themed community in the Belrose area of Queens, New York. Now, there is this Creedmoor Creedmoor Psychiatric Hospital in the area that has been long abandoned. And the neighborhood around it is somewhat sort of abandoned because the buildings themselves were used to house the patients, nurses, doctors, other workers of the facility. It's pretty large. So they had their own town to help run it, in its heyday. So a bunch of really spook, horror, Halloween-loving Uplanders got together to start building and developing that area. They have a very clever way of doing it by, one, building the buildings in a asymmetrical mishmash, sort of just thrown on the ground sort of way, but it works. It works. It's not something that you would want to do, let's say, if you want to have an organized neighborhood or block, like you would see it, This is movie set type of stuff. Cheers, everybody. So the houses are, turned the wrong way. I'm sure if in the future when they're given the ability to, sorry, my eyebrows are all bushy. What the fuck, Eddie? Then we would be, and then I'm sure some of them will probably be tumbled to the ground. That would be a great way to kind of show off that this disembowelment of a community, right? All right, I'm posting my live. Oops, no, that's not what I want. I'm gonna paste the live link. Oh, okay, let me go get it then. Copy to the general chat. Now, I really don't care if I get in trouble because, Upland knows what we're doing. All right, it's just a random YouTube link. Let's see if anybody shows up. If you do want to check out the stuff that is being auctioned off, I'm going to put the link for the gallery. We started a virtual reality gallery just for this. Oops. And yeah, using your VR headsets or your computer or cell phone, you'll be able to look at all the prizes, images of the prizes. Some of them have direct links to their, you know, uh, to their location on either Web 2 or Web 3 site. But all of them are, it's a great little area to be able to, look at everything. 9 of the 12 NFTs are listed. The other 3 are currently being, rendered. Pardon. And they'll be ready for the URL. Let's see here. Event VR gallery. Okay, I'm putting it in the chat, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, you can grab that. The NFT that we are working on. The NFT that we're working on is made by the very funny and charming Joe Lives. He's a director in Upland, I think, or is he? Maybe he's an executive by now. I mean, the guy is a baller up in Upland. I know that for sure. Upland, if you're watching, there needs to be a next level status after chief executive. Baller, just baller. Or maybe we should go into like animals, right? Like when we do the food chain. We can do the food chain after the economic food chain has been exhausted, right? You're the alpha male there, or the alpha species. Yeah, let's do animals. Like we can start off as rabbits, which are pretty much food for every prey animal. And then work our ways our. It's been a crazy week already. Then we can eventually evolve to, I guess, being humans. I didn't think this one through. But yes, Joe Lives created. Okay, go. Let me go to the beginning. Let me go to the beginning, okay? I'm moving stuff around in my on my computer here. Let me go to the beginning. I'll give you the spiel, okay? Why this is important. So Creedmoor, the spooky neighborhood, Bored Uplander Club, the lifestyle community, the Upland Racing League, and UPX World. UPX World, which is a collective of programmers and designers looking to build the layer 2, a certain kind of layer 2 for Upland. There are going to be multiple layer 2 projects going on. This one right now is the first one really put together as a collective for Upland. Normally, Upland was siphoning off the programmers, coders and designers and all that into their Upland Design Network, the UDN. But no disrespect to Upland, the movement there is slow. And now what I mean is no disrespect to Upland is that, we see this as a normal thing in all kinds of business, where you have the platform creator and then everybody else who's not bogged down by creating the platform is racing ahead to bring utility and function to the platform. So, that's how that works. Okay, I did share it in there. All right, Upland Live. Anyway, how do I look on camera? Didn't shave for this. Kind of got rushed to get here on time. But it was a really good fun getting the NFTs together. And I did say I was going to go to the beginning. See, my brain is at like 15 different places right now. Let's get that open. Here we go. And now I'm going to read the advertisement as it was written. Okay, I want to be able to get all the information that we want to get out there. It will be in the description down below, obviously. But here we go. Announcing the Creedmoor Halloween Race Spooktacular. We are excited to bring you this charity racing event with a frighteningly spectacular pool of prizes for you to win. Those prizes are available to be viewed at the link in the chat and in the link down in the comments, the virtual gallery. For the Spooktacular, 12 players will race through the spooky Creedmoor Hub in custom skinned vehicles on a custom L2 racetrack. L2 meaning layer 2, created by UPX World, shout out. Built for the URL by the game developers at UPX World. Every participant will win amazing prizes, and they are pretty amazing. Go check them out at the VR gallery, link in the chat, and down below in the comments, in the description. The funds raised through this event will go to benefit the Child Mind Institute, and the fundraiser will be managed by Endaoment. Now, Endaoment is an organization, and if you notice, it's not a misspelling, it's not a typo. They are spelled Endao, D-A-O. Now, for us in this crypto space, in this metaverse space, we know what that means. But a decentralized, autonomous or automated organization. Now, what that does is it's an organization that is set up to basically deal with charity contributions in the crypto world. You will be bidding. The Child Mind Institute is dedicated to helping children and families struggling with mental health and learning disorders by giving them the help they need to thrive. How it works. Okay, this is how the whole Spooktacular is going to work. You have 4 chances to gain entry into this race. That's why we have 12 NFTs. They're one of ones. Beginning Wednesday, October 19th, today, a series of 4 auctions starting in the Creedmoor Hub server. You will be bidding in wax, the WaxP token, on fabulous packages that include one-of-a-kind NFT commemorative event tickets designed by the talented artists at Bored Uplander Club, as well as a custom L2 car skin designed by the UPX World game developers. In order to secure your spot, you'll need to be among the top 3 bidders in any one of the 4 auctions, So in the Creedmoor Hub, we have 3 auctions going off today, 24 hours, 3. You need to win each one. That means the Creedmoor Hub will have 3 winners ready and going after tomorrow, 10 a.m. We then move on to the Bored Uplander, to UPX World, to the UPX World server. We're going to do the same thing. 24-hour auction. You're going to see me on live. You're going to see me in other ways for those 24 hours. And, hyping you up, getting you to put some money down on this event because it's a good event. Again, we have 3 parts to this working. The charity part, which is vital. All 3 of the starting server auction places, whether it be Creedmoor Upland Racing League or the Bored Uplander Club, and I'm sure to an extent UPX World, we're dedicated to making our platform in Upland one that is shared with charity. A great example is, when I got my store, my Block Explorer store in San Pedro. Go check it out, Block Explorers. Our first month, we dedicated all our Father's Day and Mother's Day Block Explorers to do 2 different charities. For the Mother's Day hand-drawn Block Explorer, we used that to sell at $25 each for the Support and Feed Foundation by Maggie, started by Maggie Baird. The second one was selling the Father's Day mustache Block Explorer for the Movember charity. And so, all these other groups are starting to do the same with their respective groups, because we know that community really does help bring about the success of the greater good. I mean, we all have the saying, right? In whatever language or whatever culture you come from, that it takes a village to raise a child. In this case, the metaverse will take a village to not only help raise it, but help raise it right. The auction schedule, like I mentioned, started today. It goes on until Friday, 10 a.m. in the Creedmoor server. We're auctioning off the Joe Lives Frankenstein Hearse. We're then going to auction off my block. My I don't want to say favorite. one of the ones that I really like a lot, and I think will really put you guys in a auction bidding feeling. The great, the charming, and the talented Desjak. Yes, Desjak is going to have her NFT be the second NFT auctioned in the Creedmoor Hub. Then, closing off the 24 hours will be Axilla, Axcila. Yes, Axilla. Excuse me, I was about to sneeze. Axilla has the monster. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's the beast. It's the beast of all beast NFTs. It's a great one. Again, go to the gallery to check out the still images at the end of the 24 hours. They will be minted and viewable in Atomic Hub. So they're not going to be minted until the auction is over, because in the notes I'm going to put the name of the winner and the auction server that you won it in. So, cheers, everybody. All right. So we're an hour into our little podcast here, 30 minutes into our little podcast here, video cast, blog, vlog, whatever you want to call it. There's so many words and terminology. We are definitely 2 hours into our auction. We have some auctions going off right now. Let's go check it out. There will be a complimentary video coming up pretty soon to what I'm doing here for the next segment. So you can see what I'm doing in all transparency. All right. So the Joe Lives Frankenstein Hearse has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bids already. Whoa. Winning bid right now is by K Saucy. What's up? K Saucy's bidding 900 wax. 900 wax on 900 wax on the NFT so far. That is the bid. Wax right now. Let's look it up. Wax P token is now currently valued at coming up 0.078399 cents. Today it is down 3%, so you can buy a whole lot more of it for less. So go do it. 900 wax right now. How much is that? Is the bid for, and it's a really cool fucking NFT. Go look at it. I'm not kidding. 900 wax divided by 0.07. Do 8. We'll round it up. 8 cents. Only $11, y'all. All right. So, 900 wax. That's all you need. We need 1,000. 1,000 wax. 1,000 wax is not that bad. Not that bad at all. That's what? $80. $80. Right now, I think it's going at $72. $80 for a one-of-one NFT. Okay. Now, if we want to compare this to like Upland, one-of-ones, we've seen some director block explorers, which I love to collect. If you're a multi-accounter and you're looking to liquidate and make a quick $50, hit me up. I'll buy your multi-accounting block explorer for $50. Quick $50. But that's $50 for a one-of-one. Here we have it close to $80. It's at 72 right now. And wait a minute. Let me just wait a minute. It has much greater utility than block explorers. I love you, block explorers. But other than sending me places with little paper airplanes, you're not really good for shit for it now. This NFT, good for a whole lot of stuff. One, all these NFTs, all 12, will enter you into the race. So you can win these fucking insane prices. Okay, I know I'm cussing a lot. We're all over 18 here. But let me read these prizes. Let me talk about these prizes. Okay? I also didn't finish my spiel, so I'm going to have to do that. Okay? So we'll talk about everything else in a minute. Let me finish the announcement real quick. This is all over the place, I know. So Wednesday to Friday is Creedmoor. 10 a.m. It started today. 10 a.m. It finishes on Friday. 10 a.m. on Friday, we start our UPX World. We start the UPX World auction. We'll be auctioning 3 new one-of-one NFTs. I'm not going to tell you who. Okay? For the Creedmoor, we got Joe Lives. What's up, Joe? We have Dejac, the Queen of Upland. And we've got Axilia gracing the auction for Creedmoor. UPX World, completely different 3 artists, completely 3 different NFTs. Like I said, 10 a.m. Friday to 10 a.m. Sunday, we have UPX World. This is the one that you probably are going to have been waiting for. Sunday, 10 a.m. Right when football starts, because you know it starts, because you know the only place on any of the Upland Discord servers you can watch some football with all the Upland homies is in the Buck server. So guess what we're going to do? Guess where we're going to auction off or start the third auction on Sunday? Yes, in the Bored Uplander Club server. Come watch some football. Come enjoy the auction. Throw down some coin. And I'm going to make football watching really interesting this time too, because we're going to have live gentleman bets, let's say. Live gentleman bets on each game televised by Red Zone. Okay, now you know Red Zone. They only cut to when the team is going to possibly score when they're in the red zone. So the gentleman bet that I'm going to try to have out there is, if a team is in the red zone, 2 viewers can bet whether or not the team will score. Loser will have to go put down a bid. Now, I'm not going to go crazy and give the winner of the gentleman's bet the the power to tell that person how much to bet. But yes, there will be at least a 100 wax um, marker. So the gentleman's bet will be for 100 wax. Team, scores or not. Particularly if it's your team. If your team is playing, put that wax where your allegiance is, homie. Put it, and then we'll see if your team can back you up. So, but that'll be just one of many fun things that we'll do on the Bored Uplander Club server during the auction. Right now, they got tons of activity going on in the Creedmoor server, trying to hype this thing up. Also, getting people to bid, and then finally, to close off the week of events, we have the Upland Racing League auctioning off the fourth auction on Tuesday. Again, October 25th, 10 a.m. to October 27th, 10 a.m. Now, that's just to get to the race, y'all. Just to get in the race. All right? Once the event starts, that's on Halloween night or Halloween day. Yes, Halloween afternoon. We're going to make it nice and simple for everybody to be able to join. Come Monday afternoon, 2 p.m., we're going to start off the party with Dak of the UCC and the URL on Twitter, talking about his Perpetual Good event. Perpetual Good podcast, I guess. It's a podcast. Dak puts on this really cool show where he talks about how metaversers, not me, but or me, yes, but people who are in the metaverse realm, who are crypto investors, how we can continue creating perpetual good, just like we get perpetual yields or perpetual rate increases on a daily basis based on the value of that token or of that NFT or of that layer 2 function that you're putting in for a real world. I personally am one who suffers from mental health issues stemming from a traumatic childhood, and stuff like this is what really tends to give me the gasoline. I'm trying to translate it out of Spanish in my head. Because, hey, para todos los latinos que me están viendo, mire, saben que cuando uno tiene la potencia, el poder, la chispa, ¿verdad? La chispa de hacer algo bueno en nuestra vida, en nuestro mundo, para nuestra comunidad, pues lo hacemos. La comunidad latina es una comunidad espectacular. Líderes en la forma de cómo ayudar a nuestro latino, nuestro humano. So, we're here for everybody. We always are. The Latinx community is one heavily steeped. And I'm talking from fucking Tijuana to Argentina, right? All the way down, and including our European brothers in España and Portugal, right? We're built for this. We're creative. We're hardworking. We're community-minded, right? And it is no wonder that something like this, groups like Latinos Unidos, have stormed into the Upland Metaverse platform with community in mind first. And so, Dak, is doing the same thing here with his perpetual Good in the Metaverse podcast. That's Halloween afternoon, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. An hour later at 3 p.m., we have Thank Me Later. TML will be broadcasting on Twitch. That's at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. He'll be going through the Halloween race Spooktacular. They'll be hosting the race itself. So the 12 winners who won the 12 NFTs will be racing for the prizes. Now, I'm going to go through the prizes in a minute, and holy fuck. Look, nobody's watching this right now. I have Recon. Recon, what's up? You're watching this right now, so you'll be the only one. You'll be the first one to get a full description live in person of all the gifts, of all the prizes. We've posted it with the with the things, with the announcements on Discord, and we're gonna blast it on Twitter. We're gonna blast it on all the social medias. We're going to. I'm going to talk about how all the prizes are, and go through each one. Excuse me. Somebody asked me in the chat, "Where's the auction link?" Duh, right? All right, I'm gonna put it up. It is in the Creedmoor server. Boom, boom. Invite people. I don't know why. I guess it's to get to make us more engaging with the bot, right? All right. Whoa, hey everybody! The auction has jumped up to 1,250 wax, y'all. Jones goes by one name. That's how badass he is. Jones. Thank you very much, Jones. 1,250 wax is the current bid. Nice. Very good. Very good. I love that. Okay, I'm going to throw the auction paste. There we go. And that's how you find it. Yes, Recon, the hearse is really fucking cool. If y'all want to see what it looks like, the link is right there to the gallery. Go check it out. Now, that's the visual still. Like I said, in 24 hours, 10:01 tomorrow, you'll be able to go to Atomic Hub. Link will be in the Creedmoor Bored Uplander Club, UPX World, Upland Racing League, and Upland General Community channel. You'll see the link to the actual Atomic Hub NFT, and you'll get to see the animation. So the still image is animated. If you're in the server right now, in the auction server, you can see the animation. It's creepy as fuck, man. It's actually really cool. I really love it. Joe Liz did a great job. I'm going to get to see the homie in San Francisco. I'm going to the meetup. If you're going to be at the meetup in San Francisco, I'll see you there. I can't wait. I have a surprise for my mask, for my costume. I don't care if I win or not. I'm just going to go to have fun. And my mask is going to be pretty cool. I think everybody will enjoy it. No, it's not the one I'm wearing right now. I'm not that tired. I do look tired, though, don't I? The way I look right now is perfect for Halloween horror. Look at a zombie beard. It's all disheveled. There's bags under my eyes. I'll do this. I'll just be a little bit more, like this for the rest of the video. Now, that's something my roommate Buck, Bucky, right? Buck, are you here? Still asleep. Motherfucker's still asleep. I don't know what to say. Wake up, Buck. I don't wake up. All right, well, it is what it is. All right, let's go back to the auction. Still at $1,250. It's a 24-hour auction. The bid started at 500 wax, so we more than doubled it. Thank you very much, people bidding. I really appreciate that. Copy. All right, now I'm going to do the annoying thing. I'm going to go to all these fucking servers, go into their general chat, and just put the YouTube live stream. All right, let's see. Here we go. Boo boo, I'm coming for you. I don't give a fuck either. If you've come to know me in Upland, you know that, bruh, all your complainings does nothing to me. Bam! All right, Analytic Assassins, done. Upland Gaming, you're next too. Hold on, I'm trying to. Batikins, you're next too. What's up? I'm just dumping this everywhere. General chat, boom, file. Yeah, I gotta upload the promotional banner too. So it's kind of like trying to hang up a phone that can't get hung up on. You're just like running through the motions like an idiot. But shit, this is for a good cause. Everybody, get out there. Bid on this thing. All right, Batikins, you're done. URL, yeah, I'm gonna go haunt my own homies over here to get on this live and let's talk about this. All right, I'm gonna get into the prizes next though. Bam, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. Brownland, yeah, I'm gonna dump it in here too in the chat. I'm not going to the Upland nodes or like this little side channel. No. I'm going straight for the general chat. Boom. Boom. There it is. I'm telling you, it's like having to put it in like really kind of takes away from the this is hardcore. Barrios. Upland Latinos. All right, here we go, homie. I'm putting it everywhere. I don't care. This is for a good cause. Aside from the charity, obviously the charity is a good cause. It's a charity. But think about it. You have 4 large groups coming together to give all of Upland something to do with their assets, functionality, utility, right? Some of us, not all of us, have cars. Go race them. I've put on race tournaments. The URL has started to put on race tournaments. And honestly, we've seen very lackluster participation, mostly because everybody just wants to sell their fucking cars. And here's the thing, that's nice. That's all great. That's part of the game. The game itself is, a asset flipping game. I wouldn't even call it real estate anymore because there's so many other assets you can flip, right? But at the same time, for those of us that were building up to this moment, planning and preparing, getting shit done with developers, designers and artists, we've come up with stuff to do with your cars. Go fucking use them. You're sitting on utility NFTs. If there's any Vox people watching, anybody else that collects any other kinds of NFTs, imagine having an NFT that has something to do, right? Like playing a game, redeem for real collectibles or merch, but yet you just sit on them and you do shit with them. All the while, all of us are planning to do things with them. All right. So don't sit on them. You can still try to sell your car, at whatever markup you want, but go use it. Give us developers, us community builders, the opportunity to show you that we've been waiting for this. We've been planning for this. We're ready to give you a user experience that you haven't had for 2 years with Upland, right? Waiting for these kinds of moments. So, yeah, go use them. We're ready for you. The cars, they're there to be used. We've come up with ways, to run tournaments and certain race um, uh, functions that don't really require you to have the skill to drive the car yet, right? That's something that maybe might come down the road, or maybe not. It could be an RPG where you just upgrade your block explorer and your car to be the best, right? Like, honestly, anybody that plays these shooter games, right? You may, I'm not saying you don't, but you may go to a shooting range, for fun, for exercise, for practice. But I'm telling you right now, that skill in the real shooting range does not cross over to your video games. Okay? It doesn't. And vice versa. Your video game shooting skills do not cross over to the real world at all. At all. You know why? Multiple factors. But the fact that in the video game, your player has been programmed with a certain skill level already. And every time you get XPs or find chests that have health and weaponry and all this, makes your avatar better. You don't get better as a shooter in real life at all, right? So a lot of this complaining about, oh, well, I wanted to drive the car and, I need skills. I want the skills to be, the thing here. The skill would be to train your avatar to be a good driver. And according to the way Upland has described their development of stats for block explorers, you'll be able to specify exactly what kind of avatar or block explorer you want. Do you want a drag strip racer? Yeah, you'll be able to have to train it to be like that, just like in your RPGs, right? Just like in your RPGs, you have to train it up to be a certain type of sniper or a certain type of something, right? With Bored Uplander Club, we've been playing around with Forza 7. Look, as good as I get on that game, that is not going to translate into me being a really good rally car driver, right? So the fact that I went from zero skill to some skill driving in Forza really is based around how the car was programmed. I chose a car with very easily handling, right? Usually those cars don't have much speed. But as I win races, my car goes up or my driver goes up, my skill level goes up. The same thing is going to happen in Upland. So, to cut my rant short, quit bitching. Just quit bitching. Go play. Okay? It's very similar to what I tell my kids. Just quit complaining and just go play. All right, let me continue with the announcement. And then I'm going to try to see if anybody would want to come on to join the live. Yeah, well. Let's see here. So we went through the auction schedule, 10 a.m. today to 10 a.m. Friday is Creedmoor in the Creedmoor server. Friday, 10 a.m. to Sunday, 10 a.m. It's UPX World, okay, and in their server. Sunday, it's on our server, the Bored Uplander Club. That goes till Tuesday, 10 a.m. And then Tuesday, 10 a.m., we have it on the Upland Racing League server. On Halloween Day, Monday, starting at 2 p.m., we'll have Dak on Twitter doing Perpetual Good in the Metaverse. At 3 p.m., we're going to have TML, thank me later, on Twitch doing hosting the race, the Creedmoor Halloween Race Spooktacular. 12 racers will go head-to-head to win some prizes. Winners 1 through 12 will get prizes. The top 3 get these prize packages that are fucking unreal. A quick blurb about what the prizes are. It says here the prize pool consists of properties, block explorers, ornaments, URL NFTs, spirit legits, a rare Vox merchant pack, UPX World lifetime VIX membership, and outdoor decor test tube statues. The biggest prize package, as I just mentioned, will be awarded for first, second, and third places. For those finishing 4th through 12th, there will be winnings of UPX, structure ornaments, and URL NFTs. Every player will walk away with great prizes in addition to the custom L2 car skin and unique one-of-one commemorative NFT won at auction. So now you not only get a one-of-one NFT, you get a custom layer 2 car skin, y'all. Designed by the talented artists at UPX World. Yeah. So that's it. Let me get into some real detail about the prize packages. They're really, really, really good. Let's go here. Right about here. Ooh. Okay, no. Maybe not. I'll go to my chat with Shaq. Yeah, well, here we go. All right. For first place. Okay, so in the auctions, you don't win any of this. Okay, you only win these prizes at the race. So you have to win the auction first, be the winner in any one of the 3 auctions held at any one of the 4 servers in any one of the next 7 days. You like numbers? There's a numerology, a chart there for you. All right, first place. Okay, first, this is your whole package for first place. From UPX World, you'll get your lifetime VIX membership, a test tube statue, and a custom L2 layer 2 car skin. From this is still first place. Okay. From the Upland Racing League, you'll get a property on the Upland Racing League headquarter racetrack in Las Vegas. You'll get a Spirit Legit and a URL NFT. Now, the URL NFTs are very, very valuable. I'm not saying that just because I designed it. I'm not saying that because I'm a race commissioner, but I'm saying it because Dak is going along with the same concept that I am going along with, where we're giving real world utility, real world function to these NFTs, right? So if you have a URL NFT, it can grant you access to race day events like this for the URL or actual real racing experiences up in the Bored Uplander Club server in our channel Buckshop. You can find a real racing experience that I was able to source here in Los Angeles, in Fontana, technically. It's in Los Angeles County. It's at the NASCAR Raceway out there. There are 5 different levels of racing experience that you can check out. And yes, priced in USD and UPX. You can purchase the racing experience by purchasing a Block Explorer from any one of the Bored Uplander Club shops or affiliated shops. Buck Explorers San Pedro, Buck Explorers Hancock Park, run by the talented Jay Okaki, Meta Spook in game. Check out his YouTube. Fat ass beats, dope lyrics. He mixes his rap between his Dutch language, adopted Dutch language, his native Curaçaoan language, and a little bit of English up in there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wait. I'm not done with first place yet. Creedmoor, for first place winner, is offering 2 Creedmoor props, 2 ornaments, an uncanny Block Explorer, from this, nice last block explorer drop that Upland gave us, and a URL NFT. So you're getting 2 URL NFTs there. Mind you, I just said these NFTs will be linked to these real world experiences that you can redeem them for. Merchandise, collectibles, all kinds of stuff. From us, you're going to get obviously the Spooktacular NFT that we help organize with all the other artists. And we're throwing in the Vox Merchant Pack, which is rare. You can use it in Vox Odyssey, in the Vox Verse to sell things. They do have builder boxes, which help you build things, and other boxes which work similar to what we're learning Spark and STEM will do, is to build the world out in Vox. Spark and STEM build out the world in Upland. And not to be left out, we have Toss Shack. That's the designing duo team that brought us the wonderful and very playful Genesis Week designed van, or the skin for the van. Has a beautiful kaleidoscope mushroom and a very beautiful Alice in Wonderland theme to it, feel to it. So Toss Check is throwing in the Uncanny Block Explorer, again from the collection of Halloween Block Explorers we just got, and a Genesis ornament. That's just first place. Second place. Second place gets the test tube statue, also from UPX World, and a custom L2 car skin from the URL. Second place will get spirit ornaments, a spirit ornament, a spirit legit, and a URL NFT. From Creedmoor, you'll get 1 ornament, 2 uncanny block explorers. From us, you'll get a number 2 of 25 Saquon Barkley, the number 1 running back in the NFL right now this year. Go Giants. A 2 of 25 legit from 2022. And the uncanny block explorer and Genesis ornament also coming in from Toss Shack. Excuse me. For third place, the package is the UPX World test tube statue, the custom car skin from URL, the Spirit Legit in URL NFT. From Creedmoor, you're going to get 1 ornament and 1 block explorer. From Buck, you'll get the Spooktacular event NFT and a low mint count block explorer also. And finally, from Toss Shack, you'll get an uncanny block explorer and the Genesis ornament. Now, I said earlier, 4th through 12th place will also get something. So 4th, 5th, and 6th will get the custom car skin, 100K UPX, Spirit Legit, URL NFT, 1 ornament, your Spooktacular NFT from Buck. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So 6 to 12 will get the custom car skin, 50K UPX, a Spirit Legit, URL NFT, 1 ornament, and a Spooktacular event NFT. And again, the Spooktacular event NFT are the NFTs that we designed, 1 of 1s from different artists in Upland. Wow. I mean, just getting through first place was a doozy, right? Geez. All right. So, really quick, to recap, the price of wax has not changed. It's still at about 8 cents per wax. Okay. The let's see here. The auction has gone up. Okay, Saucy coming in. bidding an extra 100 wax in there. New bid, everybody, is at 1,350. All right. Jacqueline said she wants to join us. Let's see here how we can do this. I don't think, can you do duos? Can you get other people on here live? I don't know. Let's do this. Let's start a live on our server first. So we can do that. Where are you? Okay, here we go. Upland Central. All right, let's see if we can do this. Okay, my stream is still going. I don't know if the sound will cut off. So mind you, y'all, I might be. Let's see here. Boom. Unmute. We'll figure it out for later. All right, I guess not. Let me see here. How do we share this? You guys know? Let's see here. Oh. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I thought I closed it up by accident. All right. I need to be able to share this. Let's see here. Streams. Here we go. Stream URL copy. That's you upload YouTube live. Oh, okay. Stream key. Why do I need a stream key? Oh, we can do this in 360 video. Nice. Enable DVR. Okay, that's the recording, right, Albert? Okay, hopefully that works. We'll see if it does. This is fun. Okay, let's connect here because I think it might be taking away from. Okay. So, let's talk a little bit about Upland itself. A lot of interesting things have come out recently. Let's see here. Where should we start? Well, it looks like, Qatar might be our next, international country that we start off with. Is it Losail? I think it's the way it's pronounced. That is has been shown to have now upland lines. Here, hold on. For some reason, there we go. Yeah, I got it. I've been posting the wrong link this whole time to the video, to the live. So it's probably why nobody's watching it. There we go. And we just go down the line. Vaticans. That's funny. Vatican's one that's right. Paste. I guess it wasn't. So let me go back to the Vatican's one. You guys are watching me do this like live in real time. There we go. Okay. In the URL. Everybody's getting it. Let's see here. Let's keep going. Latinos Unidos. I'll do it here. Delete. 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 Bam. Viva Las Upland. That's a good one too. $13.50, y'all. That's still the top bid. Go to the Creedmoor Hub and bid for sure. All right, I'm gonna stay on live a little bit longer. I'm gonna pick up the kids soon. Nothing scary about that. I mean, they're really good kids, even though they're in high school. I don't have those typical spooky, I'm too afraid to talk to my kids. Chelsea Belrose. Vox announcement. What's the announcement? One, there was a scam. Two, okay, they just added their social media info. Should I drop it in there? I'm gonna drop it. I don't care. They're part of us now. Vox Media. I don't know what that means. I guess maybe if we do at Voxverse. Okay. Dope. All right, let's keep going. I'm gonna drop it in the general chat too. Welcome. Boom. Come and watch. Hey yo, people have been dropping these bees cheap, the Halloween ones. I like it. Wow. Somebody bought a Danny Daniel property, $8,500. Right? $8,500. The check line's on a 24-hour hold. What does that even mean? All right. Well, everybody. Yeah, here we are. Oh, there's the share button. Look at that. It's way up top. Oh, there's the share button. Look at that. It's way up top. There's a highlight video option too. I like that. Share button. Look at that. It's way up top. There's a highlight video option too. I'm watching myself at this point. I don't want to. Can you hear me? All right. All right, so Upland stuff. Qatar is coming out. It looks like Lusail is possibly the next city. It's very small. Very small. I think there probably won't be more than 2,500 properties. Like it's going to be tiny. Qatar is a tiny country to begin with, which is actually a really good case study, I guess, if you're thinking about like including other small countries that have made large technological advances, which is what Upland tends to like to look at when it comes to adopting that city as part of its metaverse platform. And what I mean by that, like Rio de Janeiro is, for a Latin American country, embracing the technologies of what Web3 is all about. They're really big on augmented reality tech. I really like seeing some of the stuff coming out of the Brazilian community, the Brazilian people, when it comes to like what their advertisements are and all that kind of stuff. Hello, Shaq. Hello, Dak. We have two of the other organizers of the event on the chat line. Call up the chat line. Yeah. Oh, I was going to say there's a great case study for other small countries. So NATO has been a big adopter of AR. I'm curious to see how nondescript that Upland gets with some of their small countries. Like, for example, El Salvador recently made a big splash, right, in the last couple of years, saying that they're going to build a Bitcoin city. Now, that was just the fluff around the actual concept that the government of El Salvador is trying to become independent of the American Western homogeny financial structure. So what they're doing instead is basically decentralizing their government bond structure. All government bonds starting next year, I believe, 2024, maybe 2025, will have Bitcoin as its government-backed currency. So when they're building things, particularly Bitcoin City, as an example, an infrastructure for the country, then they'll be able to, one, have these bonds skyrocket in profitability once the market does go up. Now, I'm sure there are certain caps and mechanisms in place to make it more of a stable coin. But at the same time, what I like about the concept is that when those government bonds go down in value, because again, they're backed by Bitcoin, people will be incentivized to buy more government bonds, right? Because they, just like with the crypto market, they expect the return on that to be just as large, because since you're tying this one financial instrument to this other financial tool, then they kind of go hand in hand, right? They go up and down, accordingly. Welcome to Litany of War. Hi to you too. Oh, yeah, my shirt is appropriate. Let me show you guys. Clean these off. Give these guys their due. I'll stand up for a second. How's that, yeah? You little marijuana zombies. Buds. So Qatar is coming out. They Upland brought up once again possibility of community collections. This is huge. When I read the white paper, it was one of the many top of the list items that I was excited and looking forward to, to be able to be implemented in the Upland metaverse, because a lot of the economic talks that has come out of Upland has been about being able to somehow find a way to keep the value retained in what people are staking. I'm not going to use the I word here, but what we're staking in the Upland platform. So, that being said, we look forward to being able to be part of that collection, because the processes and the functions that we've brought to the Buck communities that we're building up in San Pedro, in whether it be in Ridgewood, soon to be Glenview, soon to be Norwood Park, all these communities. We're myself, all the Bored Uplander Club founders, and Uplanders as a whole are putting a lot of time and effort into this. So, we're really looking forward to being able to finally have this kind of corporate manufactured value to what we're doing. But, I say in that sense, kind of rolling my eyes because um, from day one, I've always been a culture over collections uh, 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 evangelizer, right? Evangelical in a sense, and I've been evangelizing people about how we have to stop relying on Upland to give us the value in these NFTs based on their corporate um, um, structure, right? Their corporate rubric, because that's how we're going to get disappointed when collections come out, because they're going to go with the most vanilla, the most easily to be mass marketed, that gives the most mass appeal, right? Um, like I know for sure a lot of us were severely disappointed that Watts Los Angeles in California did not become a collection, right? Particularly for people that are hip hop heads, to see the culture not be recognized like that, particularly since hip hop is an integral piece of fabric in the woven, flag that is America. It was ignored by Upland. Now, at the time, it hurt, and it hurt in multiple ways because, again, I'm a big hip hop head, and I saw that it not get recognized the way it should have been. I was hurt as an Angelino, like for you to think that this city, you motherfuckers know this city well enough to put a collection together that really gives the flavor of the city. It hurt to see that, and then to be completely also left out in the other collections, like gregarious Angelino, whatever the fuck that means. uh, that being ignored in that. So to finally weirdly come full circle about being excited to see our neighborhood become a collection is heavily steeped in the fact that I still believe that culture over collection is going to drive the value of this game. Buck communities, San Pedro, Ridgewood, Queens, like I said, Glenview, Norwood, Old Hickory, and many more to come. They're going to become collections because of the culture we're instituting with the Bored Uplander Club within these communities, right? So it, oddly enough, Upland is proving my point with this fact, right? With the fact that they can go ahead and create these collections, put in a rubric system to measure like what makes a community viable, and not only viable but vibrant, right? Um, yeah, so that's my rant right there. But that's big news coming out, because for everybody that not only has staked their UPX and USD in the Bored Uplander Club vision, um, using the properties in these neighborhoods, in these communities, it'll be nice to see Upland reward them with the added, collection multiplier, to show that the culture that we brought to Upland actually works and is thriving in Upland, and had nothing to do with the fact that San Pedro is not a collection, or that any of these other cities and locales are not collections deemed by Upland to be of value. It is because the people of that neighborhood, of that community, in real life or in the metaverse, bring maximum value. So it's about the people, y'all. Treat your people right, and they'll treat your community right. And then once that happens, boom, we're all to the moon. Welcome to Space Wrangler Joe. He's the artist that created the first NFT being auctioned off for this, what I hope to be annual event. Let's see, what is it up to, Joe? Let's get into the Creedmoor server, and boom. Okay, a little anticlimactic. It is still at 1350, but that's still very, very good. Remember, the auction started off at 500 wax. We're at 1,350 wax. At today's rate, 8 cents per wax, right? $100. That's a very good priced NFT. Very well priced. Other news. Speaking about well priced NFTs, Voxverse is in the house. Yes, Vox, the beautifully designed Minecraft um, inspired community NFT project, is now part of the Upland platform too. They've partnered up to begin working on cross pollinating their NFTs with our NFTs. Upland, if you remember, is on the EOS blockchain network. And it looks like Fox is on Ether. And Upland, since the testing of CryptoKitties and bringing that into the Upland platform, has been working to create a portal that is able to cross-pollinate, cross-jump chains, in a sense, to bring maximum value to not only the Upland NFTs, but to all the NFTs in around. The great thing about Upland is that the gas fee is a very minimal fee that actually goes back into the community, gets reinvested in the community. So I know OpenSea has its gas fees, but that goes to the community of verifiers in the token that you're using to purchase. In this case, it goes directly back into the platform to be used and given to the platform users, which are Uplanders and Voxversers now. So talking about well-priced NFTs, if you go to OpenSea, whatever the gas fee is there, you'll have to be able to pay it to get your NFT purchase or transaction completed, right? And that can vary depending on the day, depending on the time. But that's where Upland for these other NFT stakers, investors, collectors, whatever you want to call them, will be able to utilize Upland in probably a way that they've never thought they'd be able to use another Web3 platform, which is to avoid high gas fees. Now, like I said, there are gas fees in Upland, but they are based around a community staking effort. So there's the purchase has a 2 to 5% tax placed on it. That tax collection then goes into the community pool. So we, as a whole, benefit from the transactions of the NFTs, and the gas fees are much, much cheaper. So the percentage that's tied as the community tax is usually not as much, percentage-wise, or any more, or much more than what you see on other platforms. There are other platforms, chains that are creating their own NFT networks. Crypto.com is a big one. Solana, Matic. And yes, right now they're also working with different wallets to be able to hold them, right? So your Coinbase wallet can hold multiple different chain NFTs because that wallet is able to recognize the token that NFT was created in. So yeah, that's how Upland is going to be working with these different NFT platforms like Voxverse, like CryptoKitties, Blockchain Heroes, to be able to allow collectors and community members there to come to Upland and trade and sell and all of that. The best way I like to describe Upland to people, particularly to the brick and mortar business owners that I talk to, it's imagine if you're able to walk into Amazon, as a Web 2 service. When it first started, you could only sell books. Slowly, they opened up the platform to other, things that you can sell. And now it's evolved to this mega platform where you can sell pretty much anything legally that is legal to sell, right? And to me, and the way I explain it, that's what Upland is doing. It's building the platform. We can only sell certain things on it right now, but it's slowly going to unravel and reveal all the different layers within the platform itself. We're not talking about the Web 2 stuff, because the platform itself will be where the stuff is sold. The layer 2 is going to just be the pretty veneer on top of that, right? But like the platform itself is where you go list and buy your NFT Web3 items. The layer 2 will just give it a polish, what UPX World is working on, to make it look like an immersive user experience. So Qatar possibly next. Box into the Upland verse. And the next big thing is Halloween block explorers. When we got Decor, the shipping mechanism. Okay, I think that's one. Aside from the beauty of the block explorers and the decor and some of them not working, within all that noise, I think I don't know if people noticed the delivery system, right? How long does it usually take for these block explorers sometimes to get tokenized when they are just given to us, designed first, then we got to wait days, sometimes weeks for it to tokenize. In this case, the delivery package system had the NFT already tokenized, right? Just like our legits. Our legits come to us tokenized. We basically go to the store to mint it, then it goes into this package delivery system, escrow system, I guess, and it gets delivered as a tokenized NFT. So I hope, and I really do believe, I think now that this will be the delivery system for the retail consumer. I think something similar will be done. It won't look the same. I think it'll be, just different design, right? It'll probably look like a shipping container or a big warehouse box, but I think a bigger box, but the same shipping or distribution system will be used for like decor, for cars, stuff like that. In the platform, we have semi-truck NFTs, right? And Upland has already said that they're going to have shipping containers that they will be hauling things with, right? Well, the video aspect of it, the aesthetics, I guess, will have to be shown some way. And I think this way that we got shown these block explorers to be delivered, and for the way the sports cards, the legits, have been delivered, I think will be the delivery system moving forward. So that's big. That's big for those that bought semis, specifically to start a logistics company. I think you're starting to see the different components of that come into play. What else? Upland. What's going on in Upland? Our app is live. You can download the Bored Uplander Club app on, unfortunately, Android only right now. It'll be available in iOS on the Apple store come November 1st. But yeah, it's live. So the way we designed the app is to be a central hub. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed that with a lot of our founders, they live in rural parts of not only America but the world. Some of them are limited in the kind of phone or pad they can use. Some of them don't have access to PCs, right? So to be able to help the phone user maybe eliminate some data usage or space usage, we focus the app to be a hub. So almost every website, link, app that we use as Uplanders will be listed in the Bored Uplander Club app. So, for example, if you like going to Atomic Hub, the link will be there, right, automatically. If you use Token Heads, the app for the wax NFTs, that's cool, but it does take up quite a bit of space. You have to download it. Maybe in your country it might not be available for some reason. Well, the Bored Uplander Club app will be able to take you there directly using the web browser link. So yeah, all of UPX World, obviously UPX Land, UPX World is in there too, but they don't have anything fleshed out yet because it's a work in progress. But you can read the roadmap right on the front page, which is great. Thank you very much for that, UPX World. But yeah, all of the apps, all of the links that you think you need will be in the Bored Uplander app. On top of that, you'll be able to sign up your local businesses to be part of the Bored Uplander Club Hyper Local program, where they don't have to be on the Upland map. It can be anywhere in the world. You can go to this business, have them sign up on the app, okay, using your phone if you'd like, or having them download it themselves. They can sign up, and we can start processing the ability for Uplanders that live in that area to gain UPX Spark points for shopping at that store, right? Bored Uplander Club from day one has been on a mission to onboard as many small businesses as we can. And that is important for all of us to be able to do, because otherwise we're going to be stuck with basically just like conglomerates in the metaverse. We don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want every shop in Upland to be owned by Walmart or Nike or whoever the fuck, right? These conglomerates can and will come in and buy up shit ton of shit, and then everything's gonna go up in price. It's gonna it's gonna price out all the mom and pop shops that we really, really, really want to have in the metaverse. Trust me, you don't want to have the conglomeration, the conglomerizing of the metaverse, right? You don't want that. So let's start working on bringing in as many mom and pop shops as possible. Okay, so you can do that on the app. You can hyper localize your favorite bar, coffee house, restaurant. We'll work with them. We have a process now that is pretty hashed out, where they can they'll receive a plaque, a weatherproof plaque that they can put on their store or window front, wherever they want, that Uplanders can scan. That scan will give them points on the app for shopping hyper local, because we always want to do that. Shop local, right? Shop hyper local. You'll gain some Spark UPX points. You'll gain points for redemption to be used there at that local business. And yeah, it allows everybody to have fun with not only Upland as a platform, but Upland as the marketplace that we want these mom and pop shops to join. Small brands that may not have a brick and mortar, but have a very strong online presence. they would be able to, transition into the Upland metaverse pretty easily with a few, you know, um, smart steps into the metaverse. Let's see, what else can you do? We got a scratcher game in there. Scratch it, and you have a 1% chance of winning 10,000 UPX, a 5% chance of winning 5,000 UPX, and excuse me, it's I say 1% for 10,000, 5% for 5,000, and 10% chance for winning 1,000 UPX. So you get 1 in 10 chance to win 1,000 UPX. The scratcher is on there. In our server, you'll have to redeem the code for us to send out the UPX. And what we're eventually gearing all of this towards, and again, we gave you the hub, we gave you gamification with hyper localizing businesses, and now we're also going to include the VR AR aspect. Using the Bored Uplander Club app, you'll be able to view all of the Bored Uplander collectibles and NFTs that have augmented reality or virtual reality capabilities using the app. Okay. Yay! Shelter Group has made it in the house. K Saucy, Space Wrangler Joe, Shaktilin, Dak, everybody, welcome. Thank you very much for joining the live. I'll be wrapping up in about 18 minutes. Let's take a look at how the auction is doing. It is still at 1,350 wax, held by K Saucy. What's up, K Saucy? You're up in the house here too. Thank you very much for bidding on this. One of one NFT created by Space Wrangler Joe. Joe lives. It's called the Frankenstein Hearse. It was animated to really bring the atmosphere to this fucking rad looking car. All the NFTs have a monster car theme. Okay, so Joe lives. Space Wrangler Joe did a great job, beautiful job with this car. The next one that we have in line is by Desjack. You're gonna trip on that one too. Not animated. I'm gonna tell you why. It's going to be a little bit of a spoiler so that you can get the juices flowing, to lay down the wallet for this one. Not animated. The only one that's not animated. And I didn't do that for, let's say, selfish reasons or because I'm lazy. No. It looks like a Japanese wood block print. And I don't want to fuck with that. There's no way you can animate properly a wood block print. It's beautiful. It's two-toned, or three-toned if you consider white. It came out perfect. So I didn't want to fuck with it too much. It'll be the only non-animated NFT. And that's not because I couldn't do it. I just didn't want to do it. I didn't want to mess with the integrity of the artist's work. Her inspiration, another spoiler here, is Vampire Car. The picture she submitted as the influence. Now, really quickly to recap, we did use AI to create this. Space Wrangler Joe lives. He used his own software to render this one. I did give artists who may not be too familiar with how to use the AI software, AI art generation software, very well, the ability to create any work of art in their native media, to create it in their native media and then submit that. So she submitted something in her native media. We rendered it with AI. Came out beautifully. And that starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. Next auction starts tomorrow, 10 a.m. And then the final auction for the Axilla NFT, the Beast, that one starts Friday. No, Tuesday or Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Friday. Friday, 10 a.m. It's been a long week, a long day already. Here in LA, my wife's school district has a staggered, uh, entry time. So my wife goes in at 7. One of our high schoolers that has zero period goes in at 8:30, and then my twins, who are freshmen now in high school, don't get in until 10:30. So it's about 3.5 hours of just dropping people off at school to progress. And actually, I love it. Scientifically proven, later starts is actually better for the human brain when it comes to school and work. So again, this Joe Lives auction ends tomorrow, 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Actually, technically 9:30. I'm giving myself a 30-minute buffer. There is no sniping mechanism. So the timer ends when the timer ends. It does not give you an extra 5 seconds or seconds or minutes to be able to beat the bid. You just have to be in the room when the bid comes in and try to outbid it in real time. It shuts off in real time. So 9:32 tomorrow, this auction ends. 10 a.m. We start off at UPX World with the next 3. I'm not going to give you any hints about which one that is. I want the image of the NFT to be a nice surprise, unless you've already gone to the gallery. Then you've seen all the NFTs. Go to the gallery to see the NFTs. The gallery link is linked to the comments here. And yeah, let me link it one more time in case it gets lost in the chat. And thank you everybody for being on. I got about 13 minutes left. We'll get through a little bit more of the auction and event specs. So the and scrolling up, there we go. All right, so on Monday, October 31st, for the actual racing event, this is how it's going to go down. We're going to have a group A and a group B, 6 drivers in each. There are 12 NFTs, remember. Group A, Group B, okay? The Group A and Group B breakdown will be 1 and 2, go head to head. 3 and 4 go head to head. 5 and 6 go head to head. Winners of that race go to the next round. Okay, so Group A, first place, wins, races against Group B, first place, so on and so forth, right? Group A, second place, goes to Group B, second place. Group A, third place, plays or races against Group B, third place. And that's how we'll find out who the top 3 are, and then the other 8, 4 to 12. Yep, that's how the race brackets goes down. Once you win the auction for the NFT, you'll be given further instructions of what to do, how to claim things, like the skin and the NFTs and all that, the ornaments, the block explorers, the legits, all of that. you'll get notification of. All right, so go out there and bid. It's the Creedmoor Spooktacular. Now, I really am looking forward to this being an annual event. I myself, with the Bored Uplander Club, are also planning some annual events, like Block 205, which is an homage to New York hip hop. The Bored Uplander Club brought up most of the 205th Street cut, that little cut that is the honorary Run DMC Jam Master J Way street, where the mural, his memorial mural, is, and where some of the dudes grew up. Well, that little block 205, will be an annual virtual reality hip hop music festival, music and art festival. So it lined up for that. We got Coach Funk, Umbrella One, aka Fact Spitter. We have, as I mentioned earlier, J Okaki Meta Spook up in the house. We have Brownouts, also aka Prometheus Brown. Check out his YouTube videos. We have Big Papa Doc, old school hip hop head. We've got, let's see here. I said Brownouts. I said Fact Spitter. I got Meta God Roger, Scape God Roger, Lord Bored 91, whatever you want to call him. Dude's fucking dope. Check out his music videos on YouTube. Again, under the name Skate God Roger. Now, beautiful thing about the God in his name, it's not religious. It's an acronym that stands for Getting Over Depression. Rondu is also somebody who is very sensitive to the mental health struggles of the people of the world, and he is looking forward to creating designs in Upland that will help alleviate that problem through charity events. He's actually put together some really cool emotional distress NFTs, right? Things that can calm some of us with social anxieties and other mental health ailments. And he's not a doctor. This isn't a medical, any kind of medical advice, but there are certain mnemonics, sounds, visuals that calm people that are in mental distress. So thank you to him for that. But yeah, there's a whole collection of homies that I'm putting together to get that thing off the ground. And yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. I'm going to use these last few minutes to promote the auction. Please go to the Creedmoor Hub server for to put your bid in. To use the bot in the channel. The instructions are at the very top, but all you do is put in hashtag, or excuse me, not hashtag, // auction bid, and then you type in the amount you want to bid on. It's a 100 wax increment minimum, so you can increment at that much, and it's for a good cause, y'all. It's helping kids in need, and it's putting us Uplanders in a position to help those in need, because nothing says you're a bloated ass whale like hoarding your UPX. Thank you, everybody. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you later tonight. I'm going to be on live one more time. This time in Discord. I'm going to do one YouTube live in the morning for each of the auction houses. I'll do a live in the Bored Uplander Club Discord and in the servers of the auction themselves. So UPX World, I'm coming for your server next. So later tonight, I'll be on the Creedmoor server live. I'll be in the Buck server live also. And then tonight, as a fun addition to the Halloween season and in spirit of the Creedmoor Halloween Race Spooktacular, I'm going to hold a midnight radio show. Yes. Well, I'm not. Buck is. Bucky, our mascot, is going to hold a call-in radio show live on air in the Bored Uplander Club server. Now, why a call-in show? This is all digital, virtual world shit. This is it's very old school, and I'm doing it on purpose. I am a big fan of Art Bell and his Coast to Coast spooky show. I like to call it because they do talk about all kinds of stuff, right? Aliens, shadow people, cryptozoology, all kinds of cool shit. So I'm gonna get Buck to host a show, and we're gonna put it out there. Block explorers, all you block explorers haunting Upland right now, call into the show. There's no phone number. Just get to the Bored Uplander Club server between 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and call in with your spooky stories. What kind of weird things do you find in the streets of Upland? There are tons of empty buildings, no cars on the streets. What kind of creepy ass shit have you found? Share your favorite street view, creepy street view, right? Any weird experiences with other block explorers? Has anybody seen an alien block explorer? They're out there. You just have to believe. All right, y'all. Take care. Have fun. I'll see you tonight on the Buck server Discord, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. I'll see you in the Creedmoor server later today, and we'll say dinner time-ish for Americans, maybe a little later or really, really early for everybody else. Mint hard, but mint smart. Take care, y'all.